Summers. How are you doing? Woo! We're trying a new format. Funny thing is, you want to turn that music down, is Billy Wilder. And Billy Wilder is wild because he does a lot of different genres, but we're going to do a special one tonight, which is really closing a couple of blocks away, aka complete mangling of Sunset Boulevard, that we like to call Vermont Avenue. So what I need from you tonight is a profession that you would find in Hollywood.
Gaffer.
A gaffer, I heard of a gaffer who's also a prostitute.
Gotta make ends meet.
Because gaffers have to gaff. Also, we need an adjective, something that is a very special adjective to you.
Superior.
Superior. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present Vermont Avenue.
I woke up this morning, I didn't figure it would end like this. You never know how the day will end. I thought it was going to be a bright and sunny day. But here I am, waiting for the meat wagon to pick me up. Oh, I know they're coming. I can hear the sirens. I hope they're here to pick me up because it wouldn't be sanitary to leave me here. But when did it all begin? I think it was when I met her in that bar.
Numerous ways.
You work in the studio too?
Yeah, I do stuff like, you know, tape down things and make sure that the cameras run, but, you know, otherwise at night, a girl has to do what a girl has to do.
Yeah.
I'm a working girl.
Oh, well, I'm
literally and figuratively.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like to come to this bar because, you know, to be honest with you, my wife's a pain.
That's what you get for getting married.
Well,
I have this thing about marriage. You only get married to someone who'll do everything for you. Well, that's what I was thinking.
See, I thought that was Rita. I thought Rita would do that.
Well, but that's the thing. She's a woman, you're a man.
Well, that works out well.
And here's the thing. You have to go and make sure, as a woman, that a man's going to hopefully do things and maybe she doesn't believe that. I do everything for men.
Really?
Everything.
I've always been looking for a woman like that.
I did too once, but then, you know, laws in LA.
You know, this might be a little forward.
I don't mind being forward. I'm a brand new, fabulous woman. You want to have sex, or do you just want to talk?
Oh, you're really fast. I was going to ask you on a date. You know?
Oh!
You went right there. You went right there. You know,
live fast, die young, have a good-looking corpse. Did you see that movie I did gapping on? It's The Harder They Fall. It's with Humphrey Bogart.
Well, why don't we start it slow? Why don't we go on a date?
I wouldn't mind that at all. But before we do anything, it would be very proper to know your name.
Oh, Bob.
That's
Bob. Either way, you can pronounce it forward or backwards. It's Bob.
May I call you Robert?
My mother used to call me Robert.
Every woman has a motherly quality in them, I think. I think you are great. Like, for instance, this thread that's just sitting here. If falls to the ground.
My mother used to do that. She always like brush my clothes and pull things off of me, and then sometimes she would stroke my head and things like that. Yeah, like that.
Everything's going to be okay, Robert. Tell me about your wife and why you hate her so much.
Well, you know, she's always nagging. You know, it's like people. Camera's out front.
Okay.
So that date, I couldn't believe it. It was just hot. I never met a woman like her. She was just crazed, but in a good way. And those weeks went by where we were inseparable, except when I had to go home and see my wife. But then she said, hey, we could be together forever, and I have an idea.
Robert,
Yeah, honey?
I have an idea.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe a movie tonight. Is that the idea yet?
I was thinking you should stay over longer.
Oh, well, you know, my wife.
I think that would be very nice.
She would
I mean,
be
I
nice.
gave up my other nighttime job
Yeah,
just
I
sitting here
appreciate
waiting
it.
for you.
Yeah, I appreciate
Where do you
it.
think all this lobster comes from? It comes from everything from Warner Brothers and Paramount. That's not the gaffing job.
No.
That's my nighttime
Oh,
job.
I see. Yeah. You know,
So the way I figure it is,
Yeah.
you know, since you work at Universal,
right, yeah.
you know, and setting up
Monsters.
yeah, it's weird setting up that entire weird thing that's out there.
Yeah.
You're in charge of that, aren't
Yeah, I
you?
am. You know, because I'm really a specialist in the monster menu.
I understand you're opening up an amusement park.
Yeah.
All that land.
Yeah, it's a lot of land.
All that land you're in charge of.
Yeah, well, you know, I got money from my dad, you know, when he passed away.
All that money from your dad.
Yeah, he made sure I was taken care of.
All that
Yeah.
Universal
Yeah,
theme park money.
yeah, well, you know, it helps.
I was wondering, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Oh, I want to spend all my time.
That wasn't the answer I was
Okay.
hoping for. Do you love me?
I love you.
Then you'll find a way to spend time with me, won't you?
Well, you know, I asked my wife for a divorce and she...
Your wife, your wife, your wife.
Yeah.
Your wife, that's all you talk about. Hi, honey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Would you like some food from Disney? Because I also have Disney money.
I saw that.
Late night Disney money. Walter is a bear. He's an absolute bear. He's also relatively racist, but that's neither here nor there. All of this.
I know.
And the first thing you say is, my wife's done this and that. If you don't like her that much, then you need to do something about it.
I asked her for a divorce. She won't
She's
divorce
not
me.
going to divorce you.
What do you think?
You know, working at Warner Brothers and all of the movies that I've gasped for,
Yeah.
there's so many different ways that you can go and hurt somebody without them actually knowing they're being hurt.
You're not talking about me killing my wife.
I didn't say that,
Well,
you
it sounded like that.
I didn't say that, you
You
did.
didn't say it exactly. It didn't trickle from your lips, but it sounded
Would you like for me to trip it over my lips?
You could.
I think you should kill your wife.
I don't know if I could do that. You know, a gun or something? No, that's too messy.
Let me explain the whole idea of Warner Brothers. You see, it's no longer about bugs or about, you know, any of those animated characters. It's about the hardcore gritty, the way they used to start 20 years ago in the 30s.
Oh, the gangster movies, yeah.
Yeah. You know, all the guns and the shootings, they've gone much more quiet.
Oh, they have.
You know, when you have you seen the movie Arsenic and Old Lace?
Oh, yeah, I have. I love that movie. The old ladies that keep killing the lonely men. One of my favorites. Are you suggesting I poisoned my wife?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you were hinting at that.
I didn't say
You said
that.
arsenic and old lace.
Yes, I did.
It's in the title.
Get the clue. very painless.
You promise?
I can't promise anything if you don't do it right. What you do is you put it in tea.
Right.
You know, a simple glass of tea. And she'll go, this is delicious. Sort of tastes like silver.
I can just say it's like, this is Earl Grey. You've never had this before.
Watch the movie.
Okay.
I would
They put
say,
in wine there because it wasn't noticeable.
you know, they have old movie houses. One day we'll be able to watch it on our own television
Yeah.
sets with a machine. But until then, why don't you just go to the movie and rewatch Arsenic and No Lace? And when you do that, come back to the house.
So I went to the local movie theater and watched Arsenic and Old Lace. You know, that's a really good movie. It's very funny. You know, Cary Grant actually did the tumbled over the chair, but that's neither here nor there. And I really like Peter Lorre, and I like the comment that Cary Grant makes. So Peter Lorre would say, don't underplay. I think that was improvised, but don't quote me on that. But from the movie, I discovered that if you put arsenic in wine, elderberry wine, it's not noticeable.
Jesus Christ, you're out all the time. What the hell is going on? How long does it friggin' take to go and make an actual amusement park?
Yeah,
Why are you there lazy hours and all day long for the love of all that's homeless?
Evening, honey.
Ew! So for the love of God, I have cold roast in there.
Yeah.
I ate half of it because I like to keep my figure.
Oh, yeah, I noticed
The
that.
only thing I know is you come in here late, you expect me to be nice to you.
Oh, yeah, well,
What?
I knew this was a special day because this is like our 10th and a half anniversary.
Who the hell keeps track of a half anniversary?
Well,
Who does that?
I thought
No one does that. Oh, I know who does that. Morons do that.
I picked up some special wine. I thought we could have it with
Oh, with our nice half-eaten cold roast and these oyster things I made. It has mayonnaise on it.
I don't like, well, mayonnaise is fine. It's mayonnaise.
What the hell is that?
No, it's a little elderberry wine.
Who the hell drinks elderberries? Have you been watching Arsenic and Old Lace?
No.
I like that movie. Do you realize Cary Grant almost improvised all of his fucking stuff?
No, this is it was on sale and it was a special. I said, you really have to get the elderberry wine. And look, no longer a cork, it's a screw cap.
Youth and their fucking screw caps. You know, and their pencils now that pens with ink in them. What happened to the classic writing? They scrawl, that's what they do. Pour me a glass of this
Oh,
weirdness.
sure, I will.
With a screw-off cap. You know, when I was younger, we used to do it the old-fashioned way. You come home, you beat me up, I cook you roast, and then I go to sleep. That's the way it should be. And now there's all newfangled, oh, well, here's your wine, and you're going to the store, and I'm buying the groceries. And, well, since you got wine, I might as well make a toast. Here's to us. After how many years? Is this a half one now?
Yeah, 10 and a half.
After 10 and a half years, it's amazing that we're still together. Salute. You poison me. Didn't you?
No, it's just a...
That's good.
Yeah, that's the
No, you, I feel it happening. You poisoned me. And that's good. Because this is the way a marriage should end.
So I went through it. Now I can run and be with Rita. Rita, the love of my life.
$5.
Honey!
I'll do anything you want.
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry, I had a customer. Oh, hi. I didn't know you were going to come to my night job.
Well, I just want to let you know I
don't want anyone to hear. You actually killed her?
I did. I went and saw arsenic and old lace, like I said I would, and I got some elderberry wine. And
You
I got some
literally
arsenic.
killed her with elderberry. Well, you could have used any one, you know that. I mean, it didn't need to be elderberry.
Well, it seemed like they made a real point in the movie about that because they said elderberry wine, it covers the taste. So I
Did
thought
you
I'd buy
realize,
elderberry.
by the way,
I could have got a Merlot.
that Carrie
but I
Brett
didn't.
improvised most of it? It's become a thing.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah.
I think they call it riffing. I don't think, or scatting. Oh, that's a jazz term. Oh, be it as it may. So, you could have just killed her at regular wine.
Oh, well.
I mean...
Que sera, sera.
Hey.
And I did the other thing you were asking me about.
What was that?
Remember you asked me, do you love me? And I said, I really love you. And you said, prove it.
Yes.
My life insurance policy. You're the beneficiary. That's how much I love you.
Dear gentleman, you would do that for me. I would like to invite you back to the house.
Like a celebratory drink. Not in front of all the Johns.
Hey, Johns, get the fuck away. I found someone I love.
So we went back to her house, and she put on the dog.
Do you like jazz?
Yeah, I'm not a bebop fan, but I do like traditional jazz. You know, I think Benny Goodwin's one of my favorites if I had a choice. Glenn Miller's okay, but you know, he died in the war, so he doesn't make any new music. You know? So,
I have John Coltrane.
Coltrane's good. I like Coltrane, you know. Dizzy Gillespie's okay, but I don't like the bebop Dizzy Gillespie. You know, his cheeks puff out like this.
Have a seat. You know why I call you Robert?
Instead of Bob.
I call you Robert because everything to me is formal. Life is formal. Love is formal. You actually do love me.
Gave you the life insurance policy.
You sure the hell did.
I
I've never...
trust you.
Why do you trust me?
I don't know, something about your eyes.
My eyes?
Yeah. They twinkle in the light, and then sometimes if I get close enough to you, I can see my own reflection in your eyes.
Have you ever thought that twinkle was evil?
No, twinkles are never evil. Twinkles are good things. If you were evil, your eyes would be flat like a shark's. That's what my mom used to say.
Look at my eyes.
I see a little twinkle.
Last night I was on Vermont Avenue and I ran into a John. He was very nice. I gave him what he wanted. He couldn't pay me.
So, you know, I took him in the back of the alley and I shot him with his own gun.
Well, I guess that serves him right, you know, if you don't...
It's weird
you can't
finding
play
an alley in
anything,
Los
you know.
Angeles.
They're more like, I don't know, they're more like gangways. Gangways of prostitutes and gaffers and script supervisors and assistant ADs and first cameramen. When you're first cameraman in that alley, you have not done a lot of work. But the thing is, I have known you for this long, and we've been together, and you love me, and yet you still let me go out and hit the streets.
Well, I always figure everybody needs a hobby. And I kind of figure that's your hobby.
It's not a hobby. It's keeping me alive and in this apartment. And if you love me, you would have told me to stop. You would have told me. You would have said you love me. You would have told me to stop. You didn't tell me to stop. You did it so Hollywood. Oh, aren't I so amazing? I'm so exotic, aren't I? I'm a gaffer who tapes things.
Okay, stop.
Hug me. I do love you. You said he loved me. Here on Vermont Avenue, everybody loves me. and just know this. People will know who I am. They'll see me in the Hollywood Times. Prostitute kills man who used to run Disney. I'm famous now. Someone tape up the lights, Mr. DeMille.